Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm out here in the field at Holywell Bay Beach. As you can see, it's really foggy. That's because I'm up at about 5 in the morning. And so far, off camera, I've had a little look around and I haven't really found anything. I found a dead bee so far, that's it. And I don't really like photographing dead things. The first living thing that's worth photographing I've came across is this leaf hopper. And as you can see, I'm using the OM System 90mm today and the OM1 Mark II and also the Godox V860 Mark III. Set my lens to 2x magnification. And the thing I don't really like about this, actually no, I kind of like it, I've come to like it a little bit, is that you set it to S macro, which means 2x, and then you have to spin it from 1:1 or whatever magnification you're at to 2:1. And honestly, I thought this was a bit of a negative thing at the start, but I feel like it makes it quite a smooth transition from 1:1 to 2:1. And I might not shoot a true 2:1 here. Quite like that shot in the end. I was hoping to get like a more of a standard portrait shot, but it started climbing and then it made for some interesting framing because it went on the edge of the spiky plant and it made for quite a nice natural frame. Turned around as I turned off my camera and I noticed a cinnabar moth, or is it a burnet moth? They both look the same, so it's one of the two. It's on the end of a piece of grass, which makes it a little difficult, but at least there's no stuff in the way my lens is going to hit. I'm going to put my flash to 1/32 because that might be better. And I'm going to use an aperture of f10. And with this camera, you can use 1/100 with bracketing mode, whereas my other camera, the OMD EM1 Mark II, is limited to 1/50. So that helps out a little bit. And because I'm slightly more magnified, I think f10, f9 is a good aperture for stacking. So what we're going to do here is just carefully grab this piece of grass and move it towards my background, but not too close. I don't want to get too close to the background. I might try and rest my camera on my knee and then rest my hand on my leg. Yeah, that should work pretty good. And what I noticed there is that the background was sort of not filling the frame properly, and that actually created a nice gradient in the background. I just found a really cool furry beetle. Yeah, I totally forgot the name, but I don't really find these often. I think I found one on holiday in Rhodes recently. Its back leg is clinging onto that little bit of grass. Maybe I could move the grass that its back leg is on. I think I'm still at 2:1, but the good thing about this is that you can actually go back to 1:1 just by doing that, switching the switch. Oh, it's all bits of grass. This is the problem with macro most of the time, you just get grass in your frame, in front of your subjects and stuff. That should be alright now. I think that one shot I got will have to do because it's climbing higher on the grass and it's just even harder to photograph. So I'll move on to the next subject. Okay, so this isn't a bug or an insect or anything. It's a tiny sandy mushroom, and I don't usually photograph things other than bugs and stuff, so yeah, this really caught my eye. I just had to get a photo of it. You know, I'm using this new camera and lens. I thought I'd show off what it looks like without the flash. So I've actually got a preset mode, which I said the other day, which has normal settings on, not flash settings, so that saved a bit of time. I'm actually using autofocus here to just get the focus right, and then I'll switch to manual focus. So for this shot, I can actually get my camera dead still, but just by resting it on the ground like a tripod. So I'm going to focus just before the subject starts. Go 1/100 for bracketing, and an aperture, or I could even go slower on a shutter speed, to be fair. Don't need to be 1/100. Aperture, I'm going to go F3.5 and then I'm just going to adjust my shutter speed until it's exposed. So 1/30 seems good apparently, according to my exposure meter. And there we are. That was pretty quick. It's weird doing a stack and not hearing the flash firing for each frame, because as you know, you use electronic shutter when you do bracketing, so you don't actually hear anything. So here's the beach, as you can see, or as you might not be able to see. You can see a little bit of sand over there. And the gull rocks are actually over there, which are two massive rocks. And because it's so foggy, you can't even see the rocks. I can just about see the waves over there because it's that foggy. I'm just taking a minute to appreciate the sunrise. Kind of wish I did some landscape photography this morning. I know this is supposed to be a macro video, but look at that. The gull rocks are appearing. That is awesome. I'm gonna switch over to my preset where I've got normal settings and autofocus and get a photo of that because that looks sick. I don't usually use my Olympus camera for landscape and stuff. I use my Canon camera, but I don't have that with me right now, and this is a shot I don't want to miss. I'm shooting at f4 and 1/640 shutter speed, and the scene is changing very quick. Like, it's already appearing more visible by the second. And full frame equivalent, this focal length is 180, so it's actually quite a nice focal length for this. Right, I've found a little fly there and an earwig here. So I think I'm going to go for this little fly first because it's quite a unique fly. I've seen a few at home. It's sort of like a hoverfly thing. I'm not sure what it actually is. It's got horsefly sort of features. I'm going to try and get the sky in the background if I can. It'd be ideal if I could hold the grass. And I wasn't holding it before because it might scare the fly away, but now I've got a few shots, I can do that. I'm going to go f10, just a little bit brighter. I think that'll do for that subject. Now we move on to the earwig. We can probably try and do a bracket, which I'm going to have to change the flash speed to 1/128 because I'm using 1/100 shutter speed now. And I'm going to use f11. And I'm using the sky as a background here as well. Should be quite a simple focus bracket there. I forgot the name of these, but they're pretty common. But they look pretty cool. Oh, never mind, it's gone. Well, before I started talking, I got some photos anyway, so yeah, I had a feeling that would fly away. I lowered my shutter speed quite a bit there to 150, just because I wanted to get more background. It's a bit risky because the sun is glaring over this hill. Yeah, if the sun is brighter than the flash, then you see the effect of the slow shutter speed. As you can see, it's been about 40 minutes or so since the fog was covering the gull rocks. And it's all gone now. There's just a thin layer of haze in the air. I'm going to try not to fall down this rabbit hole while getting this photo. But we've got some sort of little beetle, and it's backlit by the sun, so this will be quite a nice shot. I'm going to go 1/250 shutter speed. I'm going to go f11, 1/64, and hopefully that's good. I'm going to go slightly brighter, I'm going to go f8. Kind of just spraying away here. I've been checking the images as I'm taking them. And the light in the background looks really nice. And I think the subject is in focus. I thought it might be a problem with the sun. So right now I've just found a little butterfly, and instead of getting really close like I usually do, I'm just going to get a far away shot. And I'm just going to use manual focus for this. Try and get a bit closer. I'll just get closer and closer until I can push my luck. Shooting at f4, 1/800 shutter speed. That's looking good. Getting closer and closer. I'm going to go all the way down to 3.5. I think this diffuser is actually acting as a lens hood right now, because obviously I'm using natural light right now. Don't usually go for these sort of shots, but just the light is really good today. And while I was walking across it, I just thought I really want to get some backlit shots. And this one works a lot better without flash. So I've just found another burnet moth, cinnabar moth, one of the two. Someone let me know in the comments if you can identify which one it is. But honestly, I feel like they look the same. I know it's something to do with the spots on the back, but anyway, I think right here I'm going to go for another backlit shot. I'm going to try and grab the grass it's on and then position it so it's backlit. It's on sort of two pieces of grass, which is not ideal because when I move it, the legs are going to come off the other piece of grass and then it's probably going to move. Oh no, it's fell. Nice little weevil here, which I'm going to try and shoot at about 2:1. I would say about because I sometimes don't always go to actual 2:1. I'm actually leaning on brambles to get this shot. The Weevil is moving around a bit, so I've tried to get some stacks, but I don't think it's worked because every time I went for one, something was moving, either a leg or another leg. I don't know what else will be moving on it apart from its legs. Can't grab the leaf that the subject's on because it's a stinger, so I'm just having to fire off loads of shots and hope that it's a good stack. That should do. I'm not sure what spider that is. It's sort of a bit similar to a cucumber spider, but it's white rather than green. Someone let me know in the comments if you have any ideas. Oh, my legs. Oh, God. Macro kills your legs. I just found a tiny little beetle, and this will be really good to shoot at 2:1 on this lens. I need to shoot it more top down shot, so I don't have to stack as many frames, and it'll be a nice composition as well. Right, that'll be not the easiest to stack. Well, it wasn't moving, so it should be easy to stack, but the frames are all over the place because I couldn't get steady. Yes, I wasn't talking in that shot, but basically just got a green bug. Wasn't going to use the background at first, and then I noticed it was quite cooperative, so I thought I'll try the yellow background. And I think I quite liked it. It wasn't staying too still, but I think it's still enough to get a stack and, you know, show off that nice detail. I don't know if I missed this earlier, but I was actually photographing a fly on this piece of grass right here, and right there's a what's called nursery web spider with an egg sac. Now I don't know if I can get a good shot, but how the hell did I miss that? Now I can't really move it because all the grass it's on is connected to the web it's made and the egg and the spotlight. I don't know. I'm probably going to get my camera close. The diffuser's going to hit the grass and it's going to run away. I'll try and get some far away. Oh, kind of scared it a bit then. You know, I'm going to go for, I did get quite a few there, so I'm going to go for the flash shot now. And I don't think it's going to work very well, to be honest. Oh, it's already started moving. It's really hard to get a good composition here. I'm trying my best, but the problem is this grass here, which I want to move out of the way, is connected to the web, and that's going to scare him off, or her off. Oh, we've actually, oh my God, there's another one down here. I was just thinking there might be another one, but yeah, there is another one. Yes, it might be hard to see on camera, but the second one is just there in front of my finger, underneath that leaf. And the other one, right there. And while I was getting a photo of that, I was literally leaning on that, and I didn't even know it was there. I could try for that one, because it is, I could probably get the face a bit better on this one, but I don't know. I literally had my face right by that a second ago. Oh yeah, this is much better. Oh, I think I got a good portrait there. And I didn't disturb it, still in its web. So that's a successful mission right there. And my arms are killing me because I was getting a really awkward spot there and keep my arms still. I just managed to get a shot of a robber fly eating a fly. I've been chasing it around for ages. Not that exact one, but I've been chasing around robber flies. They seem to be everywhere at the moment. As soon as you get close, they just fly away. Wanted to get a portrait, but the angle it was at, it wasn't letting me get the portrait. There's one right below my feet, it's not moving, so I might try and get that. Yeah, as you can see, as soon as I kneel down, but he flies away. So I somehow filled a 128 gigabyte SD card in a few hours, a couple hours maybe, and I found a lot of good subjects today. Did not expect to find a nursery web spider with an egg sac, or two of them. But yeah, I'm going to call today's video there, so if you've enjoyed, Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.